Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to look at 4 Arsenal wonder kids ready to break into Mikel Arteta's first team and save the club millions. So we're going to look at 4 academy stars who can break into the senior setup, and the first person on the list is Charlie Patino, who can play in the centre mid and the centre attacking midfield position and also as a number 10. Considered by many within Arsenal as one of the finest prospects the club has produced in recent years, Charlie Patino's rise to fruition has continued over the past few weeks. The 17-year-old was promoted to the first team after signing his first professional contract last season and has often played for higher age groups. Likened to Jack Wilshere for his technical ability and maturity at a young age, Charlie Patino will be hoping to further showcase his qualities over the coming campaign, and with the talented midfielder likely to gain more experiences by training regularly with the first team at London Colney this season, Charlie Patino is a huge player that could come in as an Arsenal wonder kid and really break into that first team. And with his versatility to play in that centre midfield position, in that centre attacking midfield position and as a number 10, it is something that will be useful for Mikel Arteta, as Arsenal didn't find a midfielder in the transfer window other than Sambi Lokonga, who can play as number 8, and also Martin Odegaard, but many did expect for Arsenal to go and find a midfielder like the likes of Yves Bissouma, who are linked with a variety of midfielders, someone that can replace Joe Willock, as there was a need for Mikel Arteta to find a midfielder. But Charlie Patino could come in as that centre midfielder who can play something similar to Jack Wilshere and play as a number 8 who can turn into a number 10, something that Aaron Ramsey did in the years for the Gunners, and that is something that Charlie Patino can definitely follow, and I'm really glad for a player like him who has burst into the first team and get many opportunities. So the next person on the list is Catalin Cirjan, and he is someone that can play in either the CAM position or also as a winger. Another youngster who was promoted to the first team after wooing Mikel Arteta and his coaches in training. The 18-year-old joined from Romanian side Viitorul Dumnesti in 2019 and was fast-tracked to the under-23s following his exciting performances in midfield. He can play as an attacking midfielder or on either flank and will get further opportunities to impress for the under-23s this season. And when it comes to Catalin Cirjan, he can always operate in that winger position, as Arsenal did send out Reiss Nelson on loan. And when it comes to Reiss Nelson, he is someone that can pretty much play in the same position as Catalin Cirjan as a number 10 and someone that can operate on either wing. And that's something that Catalin Cirjan can definitely do, someone that can probably challenge the likes of Bukayo Saka, Martinelli, someone that has got the capability, the speed, the directness and the ability to score goals and provide assists is something that Arsenal definitely need, as Arsenal still haven't scored a goal in their first 3 Premier League matches and they are sitting right at the bottom of the table. And in my theory, it doesn't matter about how good your defence is, but the way to win games is to score more goals than your opponents, and if you can't score goals, that's a huge problem, and that's something that Mikel Arteta will need to solve. And someone like a Catalin Cirjan, who is a young, bright prospect who can come into the first team and provide some exciting performances in either the midfield in that number 10 role or also out wide on either wing, is something that Mikel Arteta can definitely use, and he's really saved millions after spending £72 million on Nicola Pepe and other players such as Saka, who has burst onto the first team, Martinelli, who has burst onto the first team, and Cirjan can definitely do that. So the next person on the list is Omar Rekik, and he is someone that can operate as a centre-back, a right-back and a centre defensive midfielder. And when it comes to Omar Rekik, he made 8 appearances for Hertha's second team, scoring 1 and assisting 1 from centre-back. He is highly regarded by Academy Chief Per Mertesacker, who assured him that he will regularly train with the Arsenal first team upon signing for the club last January. Netherlands-born Omar Rekik, a senior Tunisian international who has previously played at youth level for the likes of Feyenoord, Manchester City, PSV and Marseille, has already captained the under-23s this season. And when it comes to Omar Rekik, he is someone that can operate in that centre-back position, and with Mikel Arteta making the decision to send out William Saliba on loan to Marseille, and Matteo Guendouzi, someone that plays in the defensive midfield position, out on loan as well, and other players such as Lucas Torreira January, he left the club on loan as well. Omar Rekik is someone that can operate in that defensive midfield position, or as a back three, or someone that is part of a back three, maybe operating as a right centre back position, or even the left centre back position, because he is someone that is really good on both feet, and that is something that Mikel Arteta can definitely utilise if we need to find some players that can operate in those games in the Carabao Cup, so also in the FA Cup in the earlier stages. A player like Omar Rekik has the capability, has the ability to come in, because defence is a position where Mikel Arteta needs to find some good players, because he definitely saw in the game versus Manchester City that our defence is shocking, because we have still got the likes of Kolasinac, Callum Chambers, Rob Holding, who all do not look like they want to be the right starting centre-back, and someone like Rekik can definitely save and join the club. So the final person on the list is Omari Hutchinson, who can play in that attacking midfield position, as a central attacking midfield position, and also as a winger. Omari Hutchinson is now expected to become a regular for the under-23s this season, and he recently scored a magnificent solo effort in his third appearance for the team against Crystal Palace. Omari Hutchinson has been at Arsenal since the age of 11 and is able to play out wide or as a number 10. He's been used at left back in the past and is known for possessing excellent technical ability on the ball. The 17-year-old revealed in a past interview that he idolises Bukayo Saka, and coaching staff believe he would have what it would take to become the next youngster to follow in Bukayo Saka's footsteps. And that is really big, because Hutchinson is someone that I've seen play when he was at under 12s, under 13s, and he is someone that has always hit the limelight. His ability on the ball is something that is really admired upon. He has the ability to get the ball, do a few skills to make the fans be in awe of what he can do on the ball, and that is something that we need. I think we need a player that can get the ball, do something with the ball. We saw what Alexis Sanchez, when he gets the ball, we're missing a player like Alexis Sanchez, where he gets the ball, he tries to do some form of a skill, try to get some form of a chance, try to get the fans roaring, and that is something that Hutchinson, I think, can do as well, because we haven't had those players that are very good on the ball, such as, Dennis Bergkamp, players such as Henry. These players love to have the ball at their feet. They don't want other people to have the ball. They want the ball at their feet, so they can do a few skills. They can try and take out a few players, try and go 3-2-3-4 players. That's something that Omari Hutchinson can definitely do. So these are 4 wonder kids that can save Arsenal millions. So we will have to wait and see how Arsenal performs at the end of this season. If you want to see more daily videos from Arsenal News TV, make sure you click the subscribe button, hit the like button so I know if you enjoyed the video, and share the video to your Arsenal friends and family. Click one of the videos on the screen and I'll see you there.